to downtown Palo Alto. That seems to be the majority of where homeless people are, and usually it's the same people that I see.
And there's some in downtown Palo Alto, and there's some regulars, like the one that has the long white beard. His name is Tom, and I've talked to him before. He's confused. It's kind of sad. He always talks about plastic bags or like different colored pants. It's really funny actually, and then he grew up in Colorado and like did some business down in Mexico, and I know that he used to have a wife who was out there with him, I think, but she like left him to go to Scotland or something.
Downtown Palo Alto has a lot, not a lot, but there's definitely regular people that you see a lot down there.
Yeah.
Money. It's very expensive to live here, and a lot of people can't afford it.
How do you feel?
We also live in a very affluent area, and I think it's very underestimated how just because the majority of people are so far on the other side of the spectrum of homelessness that like we don't really recognize it as a problem when really it does exist, and there should be more organizations and things to help it.
I think it has a big homeless problem because like there's like really rich and then like really poor kind of in Palo Alto, and there's so much competition in Palo Alto, and it's just such a competitive place that not everyone can succeed.
I think it would be a bad experience because it's very hard to make it out there in the world.
Considering that we are surrounded by money and that a lot of people make money here, they don't really take the time to see that other people aren't as successful as them. So I think it'd be really hard.
Okay, thanks.
I'm sure they face a lot of hardships, and especially in Palo Alto when you see all these people walking by who are literally like the richest of the rich, like the 1%. I don't know, I think it must be very hard.
I think I would really be homeless because, like, you know, you see a lot of rich people out here, and sometimes some rich people can be really stingy, so I would just really hate to, you know, try to make a living being homeless.
I think they're over there because a lot of people like go there to like spend money and like hang out, and so maybe they might want to give some back to the homeless people.
Mostly like people coming back from war, kind of maybe some of them suffering from PTSD and just not really knowing what they're doing with their lives, or in unfortunate situations people getting involved in drugs and that kind of stuff and leading them down the wrong path.
Sometimes I would say life is unfair and they don't get a fair chance at getting a job, and that could definitely affect being homeless or not.
I think it's because either they lose their job, or, you know, like people always say, they don't always start off homeless. So, you know, I think it's just because like they can't find source of work, or you know, or I mean, it's just people are just homeless.
Usually I don't give them money just for the fact that I've heard stories from my dad and other people that when you give money to people, you don't really know how they're going to use it. Definitely giving food is a lot better than giving money because you know that they're just going to eat the food. But if I kind of notice someone kind of playing music or that kind of stuff, or someone who I really believe like needs the money and is going to use it for a good cause, definitely I'll probably give them $1 or $2.
I feel bad and I want to do something, and usually I try to do something. Sometimes the little things can help, but not always.